Okay, welcome. So it's been a while. I've been playing this Dimir Tinker deck a bit off stream to some middling success. Just a couple of top 16 Sunday night slash early morning, whatever finishes. Um, it's been tons of fun. I've been noticing that there's a couple of people working on this deck, um, but the channel on the sub or the not the subreddit, the Discord's been pretty dead. Um, so I just wanted to kind of share what I'm trying out and where I'm at with the deck. Um, so credit where credit's due. Joannathon, however you pronounce their name. That's where I originally started with my the beginning of my deck. So you'll see a lot of similarities to mine and their deck. There's also Eric and some numbers that I've been seeing playing a more wheels heavy version of this list with Orcish Bowmasters as well as the Timetwister and the Hullbreachers minus the Tezzeret. I'm choosing to go kind of middle of the road between the two builds. At least this time around in a league, I kind of switch it up pretty frequently, just trying new things. Um, so I got rid of Karn, um, which is you know disrespect and Raker shops, the combo build and such a bit more. But I'm hoping that them not being blue is going to be better than a 4 mana one-sided null rod. Besides that, the only thing I had on the sideboard for Karn was a liquid metal coating. So I'm going to try running without Karn and 3 Hullbreachers and a Timetwister. Um, I've got 14 lands, 3 underground seas, a surveil, saga, academy, 6 fetches, 2 basics. I've been enjoying this mana base quite a bit. Just being mostly blue based, I can get away with pretty much fetching basics, and against non-wasteland decks, I've been doing fairly okay actually cutting the islands when I sideboard. Things that I really like is I really like to get Tezzeret, and Suspend is cool with Vexing Pobble. That's been a fun little combo against quite a bit of decks. Sometimes I do kind of wish I can actually get another Suspend in the main board. Yeah, I'm just going to take this through a league and see how I like the Timetwister addition to this deck. I'll see you guys in the first match. Alright, round 1 against Disco Breaker. I won the die roll, so I'm going to go first. Interesting hand I got here. It's definitely a keeper. And I can play this Ancestral with Force of Negation backup. So I'm going to go Polluted, Sapphire, tap Sapphire for Soul Guide. No. Polluted, Sapphire, Lotus, tap Sapphire for Soul Guide. Pass, Upkeep, Ancestral. Alright. Just like how we rehearsed it. These are resolving pretty quickly. still don't want to risk it. I will wait and cast this on their turn. Let's see what they are doing. For some reason I want to say they're Dredge. Oh, which figures with how much they mulliganed. Okay, I still think they're Dredge. But I'm gonna grab the island anyways. I could be wrong and they could be Countervine or something else even. So I'll play it responsible with my basic. They're taking their time there. Okay, upkeep. Here I go. Can I draw? Oh yeah. Yes I can. I don't really have any more action though. I could sewers to surveil, but I was really hoping to find something to find some more goods. Sometimes I think that that's where this deck has shortfalling compared to like the Lurrus PO versions is so many of the Lurrus cards like Thundertrap Trainer, they go find other things. So they're not Dredge. They are Oath. And if this is Fluster, I can't mental misstep it. If it's Spell Pierce, I can. I'll leave myself the greatest amount of options available. I also suppose that without a creature, this is kind of pointless. My play would be perfect though if they like pull out a swan song out of nowhere anywhere. Flipping a record, my opponent says. Okay. Spell Pierce, not Fluster. I guess Pyroblast would work. Okay. I think this is worth a card to me at this point. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, that's something for next turn, though. Maybe I should have surveilled before I soul guided. No, because I could have drew like Urza. No, I don't want an Urza Saga though. Well, yeah, I do. Urza Saga finds me Manifold Key. Oh, Tez is cool. That could be a win next turn. So let's play around Mindbreak Trap. Okay, they need like a couple of turns to win, and I just win next turn if they can't counter me. Yes, you can have another oath. Oh, and I just win. No. And good game, opponent. Alright. That's round one right there. Okay, so my Hullbreachers are kind of going to be a liability here. And so they're actually going to be first on the chopping block. I do want Force of Negation to come in. Flusterstorm. Sphinx can't really beat Atraxa. I guess I just don't really have as much to take out as I thought, because this is bad. I don't think trying to mill them out is the way to go, is it? You know what? I'm gonna try it. For science. Okay, I got Force, Fluster, I got Tormod's Crypt. I got a Mana Vault. Let's see how this hand works. And I got a Citadel, so I'm gonna want to shuffle that in with the Brainstorm, so let's just hold up Fluster. Oath, huh? I know I want to put Citadel. And then Misty down. That's fine. Are you gonna Ancestral or something? Okay, there's the Misty. So let us first fetch. Get black in case I need it. Ancestral is bait. Bait-ish. Yeah. Okay, so you want to fluster that. I would like more action. And so yes, I do believe I will fluster your fluster. Let's see if I did that right. Okay, there we go. Whew. Aha. So now you want to do that, huh? Okay. You get another turn. An Oko. And okay. Cool. Okay. And they just have one random card in hand. Mana Vault. Tezboy. Do I want to find something? What could I have? I guess I could spin top around some. That doesn't sound like much fun though. Let's see what we find though. Hmm. Well, looks like I'm going to upkeep Mystical for Tinker. Yep, it's about one turn too late for that. You are gonna elk. Okay. I see what you're doing there. Okay. Whew. Okay, I guess it just doesn't get any easier than that. Right. Yeah. Opponents say. Opponent was talking about that in the chat there. Yeah, well, I think the my opponent's in the Discord, so when I put a link to the video, this will be in there. Yeah. Good games, opponent. Way to be a good sport. Alright, well, 2-0, off to a good start. See you guys in the next one. Okay, here we go. Round 2, up against Dancing Jesus. I believe they've been on some combo lists as well. Um, well, I got a turn 1 Jam a Cruel Captain into, we'll see what happens, I guess. I gotta stock up for backup. All the fetch lands. I do need to get an overlay. I need to make videos more consistently. I made a couple there and then took a long break. I had to go back to work. Yeah, I was on an extended leave there for a while when I first made the last couple of videos. Okay, so I'm just gonna Misty, Lotus, and then go ahead and blue it. Okay. Let's see if they're gonna let me stock up as well. If the Tez made it, I imagine the stock up will make it. Be responsible, grab a basic. Whew, I just cast a bunch of cards. I better stock up again. Yogwill, repeal. Maybe just repeal and force. Now if they're doing anything sketchy, I can stop it. And then I can bounce this for Buku mana. A Ponder, huh? Sapphire Ponder even. Underground Sea. lots of colorless mana right now. Go ahead and auto yield to that. Tails never fails. A key. Well, that is just mana neutral right off the bat. I will repeal. Because then I can tutor. So I was also considering putting a second Sensei's Divining Top in here. Because I thought it could be good in these situations where, like, I could tutor up a bunch of tops. I'm just gonna let that mana ride. Because if I draw two tops back and forth, then for each colorless mana, I can put a counter on my Tezzeret and then just ultimate it. And then I can apply pressure. So I knew I was going to surveil here. That's part of the reason why I didn't really care much for spinning the top earlier when it was free. That and it was just kind of a spew. Nope, I have enough lands. Let's go ahead and spin this. So far my opponent's looking like Doomsday. Huh. I'll hide this. Get this. Grab this. Go ahead and draw it. And I'm just drawing it because I want to cast another artifact. Still haven't been punished for playing that out. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, so here we do this thing. We do this thing. Hold control. Gotta remember to hold the control before you tap it at all. Before you tap mana, do it before anything happens, you hold control. Otherwise, it will not work and you'll be a sad panda. And pow. Okay, so now if they want to draw cards, I'm going to Hullbreacher at them. Hedge Maze. Scaring me on some Oath vibes there, but I do have a force. Did they shuffle? They declined. And step. I should have spun with my top. Oh, and I'm punished. I still will spin. I'll just use the freebie here. Oh, boop, boop, boop. Like that. Okay. Guess that. Hold control. Draw some cards. Stock up. Okay. If they are Oath, do I think I can push through? I think I can. Demonic Tutor. That's fine. Oath. Do you have backup for it? Yes, you do. Force won't do it. Okay. Yeah, so I will draw into Time Vault. And probably just Mystical for Flusterstorm. I don't think I'll even need it though. Really, Time Walk would have worked. Um, okay, that just worked. Alrighty. I will be back momentarily. Okay. So they have so many ways to give me creatures. Should I even worry about my Hullbreachers when I have so few things to bring in? Like if I just combo harder than them. Pithing Needle for um, their Planeswalker. Oko could be useful. Uh, so they're playing first. I don't have any way to protect myself. I have the Citadel in hand. This is better. I think Bobble will be too late. I'm gonna give it a try. It might be too late for their mocks, but it won't be too late for their forces. Okay. No upkeep Ancestral. Yeah, that's right. I'm leading on Tolarian. Does this get the force out? No. I will stock up. for a creature. Okay. Brainstorm it up. So on my next turn, what I'd like to do is brainstorm away the Citadel and tutor with my um, Tezzeret. That's a good start there. Put this here. And a demonic tutor in case the Tezzeret plan goes tits up. Should I stock up now to look for a fluster? Yeah. Oh, I'm actually so glad they forced that, because I was only going to look at 3 new cards. There we go. Oh yeah. Do an untap. And I don't want to play anything else yet. I'll leave myself the ability to force something on their turn, and then on my turn I can crack the bauble when I want to play out my 0 drops. Which will be after I stock up. A null rod. Okay, well, this is... I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, I didn't tutor. Uh-oh. Oh man, I messed up. I totally had a plan. Okay, at least that worked. I get an ancestral. What are you doing on my upkeep? That's my upkeep. Ballista Citadel. So now I need Black Lotus. And I want to avoid Mind Break Trap. So I'll cast that. Oh, that was successful. Oh, just beside you right away. Okay. That is fine. I don't have any instant speed things to do. Yes, I would. Okay. So that's gonna let me. Demonic for Time Vault. Woo! And that's another one down. Okay, I've definitely not played perfectly, but so far I have a 2-0 record. So I'll see you guys in the next match. Okay, well, I'm going to apologize right off the bat. I forgot to hit record for the last match. I was up against Black Dex 99, who of course was on Dredge. So I got to test out my Dredge matchup. I won game one, which got me confident, and I proceeded to lose the next two games. Um, but here I am against Crazy Diamond. I think they've been on Breach. I will keep this. We're gonna mulligan to 6, so maybe I will main phase Brainstorm. I kind of feel like I should wait until my turn to do it. I will do this here, actually. Okay, they're off to a good start. Okay, they're passing back to me. I don't want to play a land yet. I will try and time walk first. Sorry about that, guys. My headset still has been shutting off. Oh yeah, get another turn. Look at that. Let us... Cruel Captain. And when they try and counter it... Oh, they did not try to counter it. Okay. Oh, I should have grabbed Soul Guide Lantern, I suppose. Wan Shitong, huh? Let's draw a card so you can force a negation. Nope, force a will, so even playing on their turn wouldn't have mattered. Just smack these around. Stock up is nice. Let us stock up and repeal. I like a tutor. Okay, and then I will attempt to repeal on their upkeep. See what they're gonna do now. They're going to stock up. I don't want to let them know about the mystical yet. I don't want that to influence their decision here. And then at the end of their turn, I will mystical. This gives them chances to find answers, but they have to find the right answers, and if they answer the mystical, I will stock up. So let's go ahead and mystical. For Tinker. Stock up first to find some interaction. Okay, they forced this, so that doesn't give me much confidence that this will resolve, but I'm gonna try anyways. Okay, have their bird left, right? Oh no. Ancestral. Okay. That's a good card to have left over after a volley. Now they're gonna grit Lurrus. This would have been a good time to have that Soul Guide on the battlefield. Is this gonna work? Okay. Game 1 against Breach. Right on. Okay, so they are going to want to combo. Combo, combo, combo. I'm playing against a lot of combo. Want these four in. Don't really need the Fatal Push. I like having a Steel Sabotage to help bounce my Crypts if I need them, but I don't think I'm going to need it for this matchup. Repeal was nice. I can do some things, but I don't think it's this matchup. I still like the Hullbreachers. They're really good if they're on the mana drain builds for doing a game action at the end of their turn. The turn before comboing off so that they have to use their mana drain. This is a clear and definite mulligan. Turn 1 Tinker. That is the name of the game. And they mulligan to 5 cards. So hopefully they just don't have the interaction to back this up. No blue out so far. Time Vault of their own. I don't care about your Time Vault. That Sensei's Top is going to help me a lot. Allegedly. I Tinker. You Force. I Force. Citadel comes down. Haha. And I hit the wall. So they get 1 turn. I'm not allowed to give them another turn. Okay, they scored a land. Well, well, so this is gonna take a while. I'm gonna draw a card. Ah, they're gonna call that good enough. Okay. I'm glad I remembered to hit record on this one. So far, apparently, if I'm recording, I can't lose. Knock on wood. And, if I forget to record, oh yeah, if I record, I win. Or forget to record, I lose. I'll see you guys on the final match. Let's hope to get that 4-1. Okay, our 5th match, 4th one that I remember to record. We're up against Fatto 10. And I won the die roll. This one ain't it. No colored sources. Oh, this is almost it, but not it. This one will work. So I'll keep. And I think I'm going to have to bottom, push, and force. See what I can do with this. Stock up. The stock up wasn't that great. I don't have any black mana for the vampiric. I can brainstorm. I think I'm gonna brainstorm and Hullbreacher. I'll put the Hullbreachers back on top. Let's see what my opponent does. Null Rod Wasteland. Please no. Grief. So they do not know about my Hullbreachers. But I don't think they're going to be drawing a lot of cards. But they could pull out that Wasteland I was talking about. If I were them, I'd probably take the stock up. Because that finds me gas. The Steel Sabotage. If they have a Null Rod. I don't think you would take the Mana Vault. But let's see what they think. Oh, they haven't even looked at my hand yet. Okay, they got a trigger their abilities here. Okay, there they go. Evoking first. Yep, they took the stock up. That's not a wasteland. That is a dark ritual. And a reanimate. And a Thoughtseize. Yeah, I probably should have hid one of the stock ups. Okay, so their hand is Swamp and a mystery card. Just gonna pass. Okay. Mm, I don't think I'm gonna attack into this thing. Okay, they're gonna Dark Ritual into a Barrowgoyf. Are you gonna attack? Okay. I could trade for one of these. Or if I don't, I could threaten to double block the Barrowgoyf. Let's just take this hit. I could take 3 damage right now. Which was good, because now I can block the Barrowgoyf. Alright. So they played their land, so I don't have to worry about Bowmaster. Do a little Timetwister action. I would like lots of treasure, lots of cards, thank you. I'll cast that. Play a land. Go ahead and repeal that. Okay. I think that wraps this game up. Yeah, Dark Ritual, homie. Um, let's just go ahead and force that. Oh, there's a stock up. I don't need it. I don't know what I'd be looking for yet. So I'm just gonna keep it in my hand. It gives him something to thought seize, but yeah, sure. See, now I'm looking for a removal spell. Second main phase, end step. Okay. And then my turn. Now, draw. Make the thing. Search for key. Okay, well, you have to block, and then I get another turn. I'm just gonna attack with the other one, so. I guess I could have attacked with the Hullbreacher too. It doesn't matter at this point. Just why don't let me play it out, I guess. Okay, so they're a Bowmaster deck, which does make Timetwister, I think, a bit of a liability. Ooh, I do not have a portal to Phyrexia. I believe that'll be okay. So I want removal spells. And I think the Tabby could be good here. They do run kind of low on their lands. Force of Negation I could probably go down on. Probably go with one Flusterstorm. Let's try this. Alright, so can I get my 4-1 against Mono Black Scam? Key in the hand is cool. I've got 2 stops. Sorry about all that. Hello? Okay. So they're gonna grief me. Let's see what they take out of here. Maybe Mana Crypt? Fatal Push if they're... If they scam me up, it'll be Fatal Push next. Okay, don't look like that's on their agenda. Okay, I will get this key on the battlefield. Pass through my turn. There's a strip mine. Glad I'm playing basics. And the null rod. that unfetched. Let's see if they want to strip mine my island. And then there's a wasteland. Okay, so that's how they want to deal with this, this matchup, hey? Bowmaster. That's fine. I can deal with that when I want to. Dothy Voidwalker. Reveal their hand for a redraw. There's a force. Waiting on you, homie. Waiting on you. Yep. Well, there's a time vault. But I need freed from the null rod. Okay. So, the way I win this involves drawing cards. I need to like draw Ancestral into, I don't know. I don't know if I can draw anything here, but gave myself the most outs to it I could. Okay, so knowing the doi there, I needed those. I could probably get away with repeal. Do I need all of my graveyard hate? It did seem like that they moved off of it a little bit. Yeah, get rid of that Flusterstorm. Okay, so let's try this on the draw here. This will have to do. They're already down to 5 cards. So I will get my artifact down. If they grief me, they can get rid of a Tezzeret. If they scam me, they can get rid of a Tezzeret and a Fatal Push. Urza's Saga, that's a good land, but I will wait on that, I believe. Put that into the graveyard. Then that extra point will help here. So I'm going to be okay against a Null Rod. So far we're looking good here. Okay, I have Hardcast Force, and I can start making tokens next turn. Bowman. Was expected. Hopefully that puts them on the back foot now. Okay. What's with all the fetching? There's a Fatal Push. Give myself a chance to get Revolt. What could they have that I would not like? Two Bowmasters? Maybe that's what's with the weird fetching. If you were going to use both of them, that'd be the time to do it. Okay. What do I want from you? Okay, now I will attack. And then untap. A grief, you say, huh? Well, let me be sure to hide my good cards. Oh, you took away my mystical tutor. Draw. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Couldn't quite get that last point there. I think maybe if I had untapped instead of tutored? No, because by having an extra artifact, that was +2. I didn't forget about that. You don't get to die on your own terms. It's me that gets to kill ya. Are you gonna cast Thoughtseize next? Say no to that. Draw my card. Go ahead and attack. Woo! Alright. Well, I love this deck. I just lost to Dredge. So part of why I lost was because from the last time I was playing this deck, I didn't really think right about how to properly um, sideboard. With the addition of Hullbreacher and Timetwister, game 2, I left in Hullbreacher like a dummy and forgot that they don't actually draw cards. Um, but yeah, I love the deck. I'd like to play a little more. This league we faded Dimir Control Lurrus, and we faded Mono White Initiative. Those are the two that I really like. Uh, would rather stress test a deck against. If we had a successful league, but without playing either of those matchups, I can't really say much on the deck more. I did like the ability to have the Hullbreacher, Timetwister combo. I do need to work more about exactly how I'm mapping what cards that I sideboard in and out. And let's uh let's just go ahead and open all these. See what we get. Oh, about enough play points for another round. I don't see anything else that sticks out right away. Oh, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Okay, welcome. So it's been a while. I've been playing this Dimir Tinker deck a bit off stream to some middling success. Just a couple of top 16 Sunday night slash early morning, whatever finishes. Um, it's been tons of fun. I've been noticing that there's a couple of people working on this deck, but the channel on the sub or the not the subreddit, the Discord's been pretty dead. Um, so I just wanted to kind of share what I'm trying out and where I'm at with the deck. Um, so credit where credit's due. Uh, Joannaton, however you pronounce their name. That's where I originally started with the beginning of my deck. So you'll see a lot of similarities to mine and their deck. There's also Eric and some numbers that I've been seeing playing a more wheels heavy version of this list with Orcish Bowmasters as well as the Timetwister and the Hullbreachers minus the Tezzeret. I'm choosing to go kind of middle of the road between the two builds. At least this time around in a league, I kind of switch it up pretty frequently, just trying new things. So I got rid of Karn, um, which is you know disrespect and Raker, uh, Raker shops, the combo build and such a bit more. But I'm hoping that them not being blue is going to be better than a 4 mana one-sided null rod. Besides that, the only thing I had on the sideboard for Karn was a liquid metal coating. So I'm gonna try running without Karn and 3 Hullbreachers and a Timetwister. Um, I've got 14 lands, 3 underground seas, a surveil, saga, academy, 6 fetches, 2 basics. I've been enjoying this mana base quite a bit. Just being mostly blue based, I can get away with pretty much fetching basics, and against non-wasteland decks, I've been doing fairly okay actually cutting the islands when I sideboard. Things that I really like is I really like to get Tezzeret, and Suspend is cool with Vexing Bauble. That's been a fun little combo against quite a bit of decks. Sometimes I do kind of wish I can actually get another Suspend in the main board. Um, yeah, I'm just going to take this through a league and see how I like the Timetwister addition to this deck. I'll see you guys in the first match.